door that I can't quite get to. Okay, interesting. Let's find a way in. Okay, there's that door and not much else. Some kind of a ramp, but it doesn't... Oh, it's not a ramp. No, it's a makeshift lean-to stable. Yeah, it's going to be pretty dark soon. Okay, let's check out this place. Hi all, and welcome to the video. We are here at Fort Huron, or Huron, not entirely sure. Night has fallen rather quickly upon us, but we are about to go in. I think it might be dark. That's a little better. Okay, what have we got here? Oh god. We have a down. But I think there is someone around here. That would be a conjurer. And a flame atronach. Just keep out of the way. There we go. Just knocked everything in the room over. Well, I think people may know we're here. Book of the Daedra. Yes. Everything interesting is now scattered across the floor. Is that a fish? It looked like a fish. Frost salts. Take those. And I'll take those. And I'll take that. Nibne snapper. Okay, no idea what they are for. Is that dinner? Okay, and then we've got a door. Oh, that's back to Cyrodiil. That's an alternate door. Is that the one that led onto that wall? Answer, yes. It definitely looks like it is. Hardly need night vision outside with the Aurora. Aurora? Okay. So what are we actually dealing with here? Just a bunch of, I mean, you know, wizards doing stuff? Soul trap. Sounds very necromancer type of a thing, doesn't it? Let's just check upstairs. Anybody here? No. But there is ale, magicka, extra magicka, none of which are of any use except for basically when we want to sell potions for money. Was there a way up here? There was, okay. So we could have come in this way. I didn't see those stairs. It's kind of weird with the Aurora. It's actually brighter now than it was when we entered. Okay, bit of a drop down that side. Okay, let's head back in, see what else we can find in here. Apart from very hostile wizards. Not much, I'm thinking. Although, you never know. Okay, another door. Not even sure. We came in via that one down there. hearing very much. But it is night time. People could have gone to bed. Barred from the other side. Interesting. Wizard.
What's going on here?
I'm killing everyone, basically. When I don't miss. There we go. Any more charging in? What have you guys been up to? I mean, I would like to ask questions, but it's not like you're very good at answering them. You tend to answer them with prepare to die. Oh, nice. Have I not done that? Find the sapphires. I should do that. God, how long ago was it he actually asked me? I think it may have been the first time we went to Riften. Resist fire. Sounds like a bit of a plan. Resist shock, recipe, and slaughterfish. Nice. Okay. We has another door. Legate assembly.
What was that?
Ah, damn. Stunted scamp and you missed. Twice, in fact. That's better. Oh, I think she might have noticed where we are at. Yes. I'm going to take the scamp skin, if only because I don't know what you might use it for, and that noise in the background is a helicopter. And there's not a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid. Ooh. Key. Magic of poison. That can be very useful at times against certain... well, these guys basically. And, ooh, stairs going down. Vampire dust. Why have they got vampire dust exactly? What have we been up to? Prayers to the 9 Divines. I think I've read this. Maybe. More keys. Dartwing. Orange Dartwing. Chain Lightning. That's so valuable. I think I'll be taking that. I think Nella might even want that if I offer it to him. Then again, he does have a bit of a thing for staffs. Okay, let's continue downward. A little carefully. Okay, human bits. So they're kind of like necromancers, maybe. It definitely feels like they might be necromancers. How did you not see me? Oh god, he wasn't trying to be friendly, was he? I don't think he was. Thus far, they haven't been. But maybe he was the first of a... you know, there was like a cadre of scamp that were actually friendly, and I just killed their leader. Well, their spokesperson, he said, I'll go and talk to the human. He doesn't wear robes. He might be friendly. Then killed him. Okay, we got... yeah, dead end that way. And... oh, we've literally just gone right round. Okay. Uh-oh. Ow. No, it's only a metal mace. Right, yes. I see bits of fresh-ish people. And traps. So, no, thank you. For all the don't know where it's been kind of thing, we probably do. Praetorian Hall, apparently. God, this place is pretty big. Alchemy lab.
I guess it was nothing.
Nothing. He just dropped dead. Of arrow. Yes, he came down with a case of the arrows. Take 2 paracetamol and call me in the morning. So what are these guys actually doing here? Definitely magic, whatever it is. There's a bit of a magical theme going on. Daedra heart. Did I still need one of those? Can't quite remember. Well, at least they have items of interest, let's say. Can't use the block, okay. What is human flesh? Okay, are they cooking? Yeah, if anyone offers you a burger in this place, I would suggest not having it. Okay, another dead end that way. Okay, looks like a bit of a cult then.
What was that?
Me miraculously missing.
What's going on here?
Prime scam. Funny, if I keep moving backwards, they don't seem to notice me. It sounded like there was a
Who made that noise?
female over there, but obviously not quite. I can hear her. Oh yeah. How the fluff? It's like my bow is bloody broken or something. Yes, let's not eat from that table. Black Mage, yes, they're necromancers by another name, aren't they? Basically, it definitely looked that way. I mean, this is not how you light the room, is it? You know, they're not exactly a glee club, are they? Oh yes, here we go. Imperial. On the slab. Necromancers. And possibly cannibalistic ones at that. Right, okay. I don't have any... I was slightly conflicted about taking them on, but they did pick a fight. But then I was thinking, well, you know, I've just strolled into their camp. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, well, that key didn't open much of anything yet. There we go. Storeroom. very interesting there. Okay. My god, this place is pretty big. Anything hidden in the water? An empty skeleton. Aren't you meant to keep those in closets? I have the key. Mahahaha. Yes, I think I'm forming a bit of a picture as to what has actually been going on here. It is not very nice, I'm thinking. Okay, we're making our way upward now. I'll probably get back to town and be told, oh, you know, there's a dodgy bunch of necromancers. Did my arrow just bounce back toward me? Never mind. Any more in there? Oh, that's nice. I can stay the night if I want to. I'm going to go with no on that score. Just bit of a thing. Display case. Ooh, that was lucky. Lightning Ruin. Traveller's Guide to BRUMA. Need to be reading that. I'll take that. Ah, Conjure Scamp. So they aren't a real thing, but they do leave behind. Whoa, what was the enchantment on that? Iron Dagger a bit. Oh no, probably not. And we're back around. Moon sugar as well, eh? Interesting. Some interesting little potions here and there, but no, not seeing anything there. How are we doing up here? No, dead end. Okay. Right, I think we're back into the main fort then. Perhaps. Just take what we can find, I'm thinking. Aha. I think I know where we are. Okay. Where else was there in here that we didn't do? Or have I just come in here and killed everybody off? We've been here. That's where we entered. This led to the ramparts, so to speak. So we came in, headed down. Couldn't use this door, we've just used it, so that's been cleared. Just want to make sure we haven't left any lying around. That was a dead end, wasn't it? Yes. And we entered the Legate Assembly. Kind of dealt with everybody in here. We went down those stairs, I believe. Yes, that all looks familiar. So. Aha! Another door outward. Soul traps. So yeah, whatever else they called themselves, essentially. Bunch of necromancers. Well, there's a few less necromancers now, which is always a good thing. Apparently I cleared the place. Well, that's nice to know. So, onward with our journey. We want to find our way back. Did I check you? Apparently no. And there seemed to be a continuation of a path going up here. Well, with this much light in the room, I guess we could check that. Yes, there is a helicopter. Bear with me. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. It's... yeah, there's a air show thing happening where I live today, so... yes. I think that there is the spire. So effectively we are up the side of a mountain here. Okay, well we've seen where that goes. I think we want to go back down the way we came, more or less. Perhaps find our way up and around on the other side. Thought those were stairs for a second, but they're not stairs, are they? They are a huge rib cage of something the size of a mammoth. If mammoths are a thing. Right, mod updates. A little late into the video, but while we're retracing our tracks, difficult to see right now. I'll illustrate them again when it's daytime, but at the moment we have better vanilla trees I'm trying. There's a bigger trees version, which I might switch back to, I don't know. This path continues on this way. Yes, we came here, but there wasn't much of anything we could get to. Yeah, it just, with the better textures everywhere else, it seemed that the vanilla trees, in comparison, which are not touched by Noble Skyrim, looked a bit, well, meh. they look low res, etc. So I've improved them, and it hasn't hurt frame rate, not even a little bit, which I'm very, very glad about. Very impressed with this 980, I have to say. That is pretty, isn't it? My god. Yeah, so for those people with the new generation, like the 1080 and the 1080 Ti, I can only imagine how far they can crank things on those monsters. Well, they got like 11 gigabyte of VRAM. That's a hell of a lot of texture memory. I remember, it was only 6 years ago people thought 8 gigabytes of system RAM was acceptable. You know, and now you've got video cards with more. Go away. You're the same one, aren't you? Ugh. You just don't learn. Well, everything went rather green. Okay, that's back down to the thing. What's... oh, copper and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, the aurora are kind of clearing, so it is getting a little darker now. Not impossible to see, but definitely getting murkier. Especially without a high contrast ground, like one with snow all over it. Can I go this way? Yes, this looks about right. Fact. There we go. Good old night vision. Do I want a deer? I don't think I need a deer. Right. We're going somewhere. Let's use both of these little bridges. So we have been to this part of the world, this part of BRUMA, and we even walked all the way back to town. So this time then, I suppose we got a choice. We could see how far we can go this way, or I think I want to see what that is, or possibly what that is. Gather information from the Nobas. Investigate. It still says investigate there. So what did I miss? I clearly missed something in that chap's room. So, yeah. Ah, there we go. We found the main road. Right, back to BRUMA. What time are we at now for? It's going to be light soon. It is snowing, but it's not completely horrible. We did sprint most of the way here. It doesn't take that long, actually. I was quite surprised. I thought, oh, you know, that takes umpteen hours or whatever to get across to there. But actually, no, not so much, actually. It ain't that bad. He said, sprinting up the hill. Yes, you can see the Better Trees mod gives you 3D snow on certain trees. It does look good. I think this is, you see these signs here where they were obviously carved out and then these ones that are painted on. I think this is the sim patch that does those and the texture patch does those. Not sure exactly. But yeah, I seem to have got that and the gamma, etc. Everything working quite nicely now, which pleases me. Apparently, I was using a little utility called Beth Innie. Now, Beth Innie is a little tweak tool where you can edit your Innie file without actually opening it directly and tweaking it that way, which, you know,
I may serve
is a bit of a
Count
thing.
Carvane, but I take commands from the guard captain.
Oh, this looks so much better. And nice steady 60 frames a second, which is about the minimum I can play at. I have played games at much lower frame rates back in the day, but, you know, that's when trying to get a game to run at anything respectable was pretty difficult. Castle BRUMA, Great Hall. Yeah, anyway, the Beth Innie utility had recommended tweaks as a checkbox. And something I did was check that, thinking, oh, well, you know, these are built up from thousands of people reporting back saying, dungeon, no. Yeah, they come from, you know, dozens and dozens, if not hundreds and thousands of players saying, oh, this tends to work best. That's the Lord's Manor. It was the back of here, wasn't it, to get to his room? So, should we check again? It's a little early in the morning. They're probably all still asleep. Let's see if we can get there through the service hall. Even sneaking. Guest wing. Evening.
Civilian?
Okay, he doesn't seem bothered. Yeah, just looking for a snack. Honest. Sorry. Okay, guest wing this way. There were 2 guest wings. He was in one, apparently. Great Hall. Lord's Manor. Was he in one of these? That's not him. Is this him? That's Sigmund. Oh. Save the theatre. Journal. Ah. That is what I missed. Anyway, yes, the Beth Innie thing, one of the recommended tweaks, adjusts the gamma of the game. So, of course, it knackered up a ton of stuff doing that, because my monitor is an IPS calibrated monitor. So, duh. Yeah. Not brilliant. Okay, the journal contains numerous irrelevant entries. It's like one of my Let's Play bloody episodes then. Including many referencing to the unwanted affections of one Afana Edici. Yes, well, it's not going to get better now. Other main mundane accounts including shopping lists, grievances with the guard captain, Adeus Villius, and the death of Lyth Arcus, the beloved house cat he bought here from his Nebonese home. One entry, however, even when skim reading, sticks out like a sore thumb. It's Frostfall, and some orc mercenaries have come through the city looking for work. One of them's a brute of a man, the other a rather charming orcish dame. Even if only because of her good looks, I've given them a job. Curious to see how things will go. Drazar has always been one for surprises. Oh. Okay. Let's just see. Well, I would say we've definitely investigated his quarters now, surely. Hello. Is it a little bright? Perhaps. Could be a little bright.
You know what's even more satisfying than arresting a criminal? Seeing them rot in a cell.
Love his attention to duty. Yeah, I've just adjusted the brightness down one tiny notch. Okay. So if it's not that diary, what on earth is it? I went through every one of those books. Couldn't find anything. The lusty Argodian maid, yeah, which... Oops, I just stole his pornography. I went through all of these, and none of them told me anything. That little diary thing does, though. Coppola necklace. Key to his quarters, which I don't need. Okay. I'm confused. I'm pretty sure he has something to do with it, but I don't know what. And I don't know whether or not to tell the troll. I think I maybe know what happened with his, well, his partner. I don't think he's going to like the answer. I think maybe... Well, there's a bit of a thing going on there. I mean, here was our first clue to this story. Although not really a clue. But... What the hell are they in there? Never mind. Yeah, we found that couple. Mixed race. And by race, I mean one was Khajiit. Uh-oh. I've probably angered these guys. Hello?
Respect the law. Respect yourself.
Okay, why are you guys running? That makes me very nervous. are they running? That's slightly perturbing. Oh, yeah. Thalmor adjunctant, yes.
Oh, look, an infant. How quaint.
Let me get this straight. You woke up this
What is
morning and thought that was a good look?
Hello.
And I'm the infant, yes. Right, okay, well everybody's up. I don't think there was any...
Good morning.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of...
Good morning.
...is there's something under the bed, but I couldn't really see much. But obviously he had some dealings with them. It was definitely him that hired them. And he did so on the basis that he could quite fancy the female orc. Which is fair enough, you know. I mean, each to their own. I'm not anti-orc in any way. I'm not saying orcs can't be attractive. They're obviously attractive to other orcs, and he just, you know, maybe... I mean, I like athletic women, so, you know, maybe it's not that big a deal. You know, I'm just trying to rationalise it. I'm trying to prove to myself that this is probably what's happened. So why are all the guards at his little manor hostile? The mind boggles, doesn't it? My God, this looks good. Yes, it does. I'm very pleased with it. Okay, however... Where was the inn? It was one of these, was it? The inn where they won't talk to me. I'll give that another try. I got... No, I don't have night vision on. Right, is anyone in here going to talk to me now? Busy. Oh, I'm going to have to look up how to fix that bug. And what about you? Person is busy as well. Yeah, something somewhere isn't quite right, and I don't know of a way to get around that. Go and report to the orc.
Heritage, Nordic culture, Nordic metalwork.
Yes, we know. What was this one? No, 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 no. It's just somebody's house. Where's the pub? Gort. Yes. Have we found the pub? Yes, we have. Yeah. How do I know Gort is hanging around there? No, I don't want to steal that broom. Crouches in crevices. Nothing. Dumrug.
You're back. Any news on my wife? Who's the spineless wretch that sold us out? Tell me.
You're
now.
not going to like the answer to this. Yeah, it was Sigmund or Simon.
The Breton? Then I'll rip his... Wait, a Breton? Really? A Breton?
Yes, a Breton.
Soft-spoken magic practicing ponces? How could a Breton overcome an orc, even with bandits on his side? I remember overhearing talk in the castle that Simon had a luxury manor up in the east of the Gerals somewhere. Go search this guy's home. See if it actually was him. Find something, anything, that conclusively links him to the crime and bring it to me. If it is the damned Breton, that's when we act.
What is it?
Right, apart from the insults about Bretons, which I'm going to ignore, I think we have work to do. Right, well I do know where this place is. We've walked past it more than once. So, that's a thing. Yes, it is. Now, that was, let me think, from here. We've investigated. Yes, Gartier Manor. That should have rung a bell right away. Again? Where is this guy? I just heard him. Where's my Argonian friend? I heard his voice somewhat nearby, but we are not seeing him. No, I'm really not seeing him at all. Fair enough. kind of weird, but, you know, we can go with that. Yes, definitely liking this combo. Really great frame rate as well. Better than I've had in a while, and a lot of it was probably the tidying up I did previous to putting this in. And the overwriting may... I think at one point I tried Oddmodius textures for Skyrim, and I think maybe there was some issue with that after I removed it. I didn't remove it correctly, because the mod isn't going to break anything. If it's not being employed by your mod manager, it shouldn't be there, but I might have got it wrong. So there is that. Yeah, as you can see, the trees are basically like the vanilla trees, and you don't really notice them, which is what I like. I like mods where you don't really notice them until you remove them, and then you suddenly see why you modded it in the first place, you know, because that's a thing. There's our sign. All nice and fresh, apparently. Yeah. See, what was happening before was like that Apple Watch and Ailswell, they would be blown out, almost overexposed. That would be the best description I could give you, yeah. Because it kind of felt like that. We've got a fair hike to go, but at least we have somewhere we need to go. Now clearly Simon isn't going to be at that place, because he was still in bed last time I saw him, so he would... Well, unless he's got some kind of a tunnel that connects the two, that's probably where he is. Unless he might be sensible and be sat down to breakfast, who knows. The thing is, if he's hooked up with the... I mean, has he kidnapped the female orc? I mean, we don't know her name yet. Unless the other guy did tell me her name and I just can't remember it. Which is probably the case. But yeah, I mean, he's either hooked up with her because he did take a shine to her, but would she find a human attractive? There's a question. You see, we're making the assumption that we're better looking than orcs. Well, maybe we are to a particular individual, but are we better looking to another orc? Mountain Watch, this was the way. You see what I'm saying? You know, to an orc we might look like weird pink things with tiny teeth. See what I'm saying? So yeah, lest the judge. Yeah, the trees are far better, far more detailed. Okay, where was this place? It's not far. And somewhere along here. Oh, it's down there. Plundered mine. There's another cave there. So yeah. So we've got to find a way of getting in there and searching his house. Now, coming directly in from the front sounds like a very bad idea, and I don't really want to attack his men. I mean, they're just house guards, are they not? So, yeah. I think we need to tread very lightly with this one. Maybe they've got a back door.